Hello viewers and dear students. In this video, I'll solve the questions from section B of term 1 sample paper CBSE class 12 applied mathematics of session 2021-22. The first question, that is the 21st question of the term 1 question paper, or the first question in section B. It says two athletes Vijay and Samuel finish 100 meters race in 12 seconds and 16 seconds respectively. By how many meters does Vijay defeat Samuel? The various options are 10.2 meters, 15 meters, 25 meters and 33.3 meters. So here it is given there are two athletes Vijay and Samuel and they finish 100-meter race in 12 seconds and 16 seconds respectively. We have to find the distance by which Vijay defeats Samuel. So here it is given, here Vijay finishes the race in 12 seconds and Samuel finishes the race in 16 seconds. So if we are able to find the distance travelled by Samuel during this difference of time, that is 4 seconds, then the answer which we get is the required answer. So that will give us the distance by which Vijay has defeated Samuel. So for that, first let us find speed of Samuel and then the distance travelled by Samuel during this additional 4 seconds. So here it says Samuel has finished the 100 meters race in 16 seconds. So speed of Samuel will be 100 by 16. So speed of Samuel is equal to 100 upon 16. Now distance which is covered by Samuel in 16 minus 12 seconds, which is 4 seconds. It is, we know that distance is given by speed into time. So it is, speed is 100 upon 16 into time is 4. So this is equal to 100 by 4, which is 25 meters. So the distance covered by Samuel during the 16 minus 12, 4 seconds is 25 meters. So Vijay defeats Samuel by 25 meters. So here in the question it is given Vijay and Samuel finish 100 meters race in 12 seconds and 16 seconds. So using this information, first we found speed of Samuel. Speed of Samuel is 100 upon 16. Now if we are able to find the distance covered by Samuel in 16 minus 12, that is 4 seconds, then that is the distance by which Vijay has defeated Samuel. So distance covered by Samuel in 4 seconds is speed of Samuel 100 by 16 into the time 4. So the distance covered in 4 seconds is equal to 25 meters. So Vijay defeats Samuel by 25 meters. So the correct option is option C. The next question, if the present time is 8:40 p.m., then the time after 876 and half hours will be. The various options are given here. So here it is said the present time is 8:40 p.m. We need to find the time after 876 and a half hours. So first let us find 876 mod 24. So first let us find 876 mod 24, so that we will be able to get the equivalent time of 876 hours. So when we divide 876 by 24, we get 12 as the remainder. So the remainder is 12. So 876 mod 24, this is equal to 12. It means 876 hours is equivalent to 12 hours. Therefore, 876 hours is equivalent to 12 hours. So 12 hours after 8:40 p.m. is 8:40 a.m. It is 8:40 a.m. So we need to find 876 and half hours after 8:40 p.m. We already found 876 hours is equivalent to 12 hours. So it means 12 hours 30 minutes after 8:40 p.m. will be half an hour after 8:40 a.m. which is 9:10 a.m. Therefore, 12 hours 30 minutes after 8:40 p.m. is 8:40 a.m. plus 30 minutes. So half an hour after 8:40 a.m. it is 9:10 a.m. So here it is given, if the present time is 8:40 p.m. we need to find the time after 876 and half hours. So the first we are finding 876 mod 24. So we get 876 mod 24 as 12. It means 876 hours is equivalent to 12 hours. So 12 hours after the given time 8:40 p.m. is 8:40 a.m. Now it is asked we need to find time after 876 and half hours. So it means 12 hours 30 minutes after 8:40 p.m. will be 8:40 a.m. then plus 30 minutes. So 30 minutes after 8:40 a.m. is 9:10 a.m. So the correct option is option B, 9:10 a.m. The next question, A, B and C enter into a partnership. B contributes 1/3 of the capital while A contributes as much as B and C together contribute. The ratio of their capitals is. The various options are given here. So here it is given A, B and C enter into a partnership and B contributes 1/3 of capital and the contribution of A is the sum of B and C. We need to find the ratio of their capitals. So first let us take, let total capital is equal to X rupees and let us take, let C's capital is equal to Y rupees. Here it is given B contributes 1/3 of the capital. It means B's capital is equal to X upon 3. So 1/3 of the total capital. And then it is given A contributes as much as B and C together contribute. So A's capital will be sum of B and C. So this is equal to X by 3 plus Y. So here we have the contribution of each A, B and C and we have taken total capital is equal to X. So we have total capital is equal to X implies A's capital X by 3 plus Y, then plus B's capital X by 3 plus C's capital is equal to X. Or from this we get two Y is equal to X minus 2X by 3. Now this is equal to X by 3. Or from this we get X is equal to 6Y. So we get X is equal to 6Y, which means A's capital will be X by 3 plus Y. So it is equal to 6Y by 3 plus Y. So it is equal to 3Y. Then B's capital is X by 3. It means 6Y by 3 or it is equal to 2Y. Therefore, the ratio of their capitals A is to B is to C. This is equal to 3Y is to 2Y is to Y or it is equal to 3 is to 2 is to 1. So the correct option is option B. So here it is given A, B and C enter into a partnership and B contributes 1/3 of capital and A's contribution is the sum of B and C. So we have taken let total capital is equal to X and C's capital is Y. Then B's capital will be X by 3 and A's capital is the sum of these two X by 3 plus Y. Now since total capital is equal to x, it means each of these capital, the sum of each of these capital will be equal to x, which means x by 3 plus y plus x by 3 plus y, this is equal to x. So from this we get x is equal to 6y. So using x is equal to 6y, we get A's capital as 3y, B's capital as 2y, and C's capital we have taken it as y, which means A is to B is to C is equal to 3y is to 2y is to y, which is equal to 3 is to 2 is to 1. So the correct option is option B. The next question, let M belongs to the set of positive integers. Consider the relation Rm defined as A related to M if and only if A congruent to B mod M. Then the relation Rm is. The various options are given here. So this is a theorem from the student support material, is available as a theorem in unit 1 in student support material. So here we have to find whether this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive or not, and accordingly we have to click any of these options. Now we will get this relation Rm as reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Any relation which is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, it is an equivalence relation. So let us prove this. So here it is given M belong to the set of positive integers and A related to B if and only if A congruent to B mod M. This is what is given. If A is congruent to B mod M, then this means M divides A minus B. So this is the meaning of A congruent to B mod M. M divides A minus B. Now first we will check whether R is reflexive or not. So first we can see that M divides A minus A, which is equal to 0. Now this means A congruent to A mod M, or A is related to A. Rm A. Therefore Rm is, this relation is reflexive. Now let us consider the next type, whether Rm is symmetric or not. Now let us take, if M divides A minus B, then M will divide minus 1 into A minus B. This implies M divides B minus A. Now if we take A is related to B, here we are getting B is related to A. So we get, that is, if A is congruent to B mod M, then this implies B is congruent to A mod M, which means the relation is symmetric. Rm is symmetric for all AB belongs to Z, the set of integers. So here we have proved the relation is reflexive, and now we have proved the relation is symmetric. Now we will see whether the relation is transitive or not. Now let us take, let A congruent to B mod M and B congruent to C mod M. So to prove that the relation is transitive, we have to get A congruent to C mod M. Now here we can see that if A is congruent to B mod M, then this implies we can write B is equal to A plus K into M, and if B is congruent to C mod M, then we can write C is equal to B plus K dash into M. Since A is congruent to B mod M, we can write B is equal to A plus some constant K into m, and since b is congruent to c mod m, we can write c is equal to b plus some constant k dash into m. Or here if we substitute for b, we get c is equal to a plus km plus k dash m, since b is equal to a plus km. So this implies c is equal to a plus k dash into m. Now this means we can see that a is congruent to c mod m. So we have taken a congruent to b mod m and b congruent to c mod m, and now we have got a congruent to c mod m, which means Rm is transitive. Therefore Rm is transitive. So any relation which is reflexive, symmetric and transitive is an equivalent relation. So the correct option is option D. So here it is given, let m belongs to the set of positive integers and consider the relation Rm defined as a related to b, a Rmb if and only if a congruent to b mod m, then the relation Rm is. We have to find the correct option. So first we are checking whether this relation is reflexive, that is we have to check whether a congruent to a mod m. According to the definition a congruent to b mod m, it means m divides a minus b. If m divides a minus b, then m divides a minus a. It means a congruent to a mod m. Therefore a is related to a, which means Rm is reflexive. Now we have to see whether Rm is symmetric. That is, if we take a congruent to b mod m, then we have to get b congruent to a mod m. So if a congruent to b mod m, then m divides a minus b. If m divides a minus b, then m divides minus 1 into a minus b, which means m divides b minus a. So from this we see that if a is congruent to b mod m, then b is congruent to a mod m. Therefore Rm is symmetric. Now coming to whether Rm is transitive. If we take a congruent to b mod m and b congruent to c mod m, we have to get a congruent to c mod m to prove that Rm is transitive. So if a congruent to b mod m, then we can write b is equal to a plus some constant k into m, and if b is congruent to c mod m, we can write c is equal to b plus constant k dash into m. So here from here we have found b is equal to a plus km. It means c is equal to a plus km plus k dash m, or c is equal to a plus k dash into m. So from this we can see that a is congruent to c mod m. Therefore Rm is transitive. So it means we found Rm is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. It means it is an equivalent relation. Next question, 3 friends X, Y and Z agrees to invest for time periods in the ratio 2:3:4. If their profit sharing ratio is 6:7:8, then the ratio of their investments is. The options are given here. So here it is given the ratio of time periods of 3 friends and the ratio of the profits is also given. We need to find the ratio of investments. The ratio of investments, it is given by profit upon time. So this is very easy. Investment ratio, it is equal to 6/2 is to 7/3 is to 8/4. So this is the investment ratio. Here x is to y is to z, the ratio of time periods is 2:3:4 and the ratio of their profits is 6:7:8. So the investment ratio will be 6/2 is to 7/3 is to 8/4. So if we simplify, we'll get the answer. So this is equal to 3 is to 7/3 is to 2. or it is equal to 9:7:6. So the correct option is option B. The next question, if matrix A equal to this given matrix is Q symmetric, then value of 2A plus B plus C minus 3D is. So here it is given this matrix is a skew symmetric matrix. We have to find the value of 2A plus B plus C minus 3D. So if A is skew symmetric, then we know A is equal to minus A transpose. So this means, so this is A, this is equal to minus A transpose, or we have A plus A transpose is equal to the 0 matrix. Now let us write A plus A transpose. A is the given matrix A, B minus 5, C, D 0, 5, 0, 0 plus A transposes, the rows become the columns. The first row become the first column, the second row the second column, and the third row the third column. Now this is equal to the 0 matrix. Now let us add the two matrices. We get 2A, then B plus C, then 0, then again B plus C, then 2D, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is equal to the 0 matrix. Now let us compare the terms. Comparing, here we can see that 2A is equal to 0 and 2D is also equal to 0. So 2A equal to 0 means A equal to 0 and 2D equal to 0 means D is also equal to 0. Then here we have B plus C, that is also equal to 0. B plus C equal to 0 means B equal to minus C. Now we are asked to find 2A plus B plus C minus 3D. So 2A plus B plus C minus 3D is equal to, since A is 0, 2 into 0 is 0, plus B, we have got minus C, so it is minus C plus C, minus 3 into D is again 0. So this is equal to 0. So the correct option is option C. So here it is given, the given matrix is Q symmetric. We need to find the value of 2A plus B plus C minus 3D. If A is Q symmetric, then A is equal to minus A transpose. It means A plus A transpose is equal to 0. So on adding A and A transpose, we get, and on comparing the terms, we get A equal to 0, D equal to 0 and B equal to minus C. If we substitute the values accordingly, we get the value of this expression as 0. So the correct option is option C. The next question, in which of the following technology matrix Hawkins-Simon conditions are satisfied? So the various options are given here. So we have to find in which of these Hawkins-Simon's conditions are satisfied. Now we know Hawkins-Simon conditions are given by determinant of I minus k, where A is the technology matrix, this should be greater than 0, and the diagonal elements of I minus A, it should also be equal to 0. So we will see each option one by one. So let us take the first option, option A. So for that, let us find I minus A. So here I minus A is 1, 0, 0, 1. Minus A is 0.2, 0.9, 0.8, 0.1. So this is equal to 0.8 minus 0.9 minus 0.8 and 0.9. So here if we find the determinant of I minus A, we get 0.8 into 0.9 minus of minus 0.8 into minus 0.9. So here minus into minus it becomes plus. So these two will cancel out and we get this is equal to 0. So here the Hawkins-Simons condition, it is the first condition itself is not satisfied. So we cannot take A. So if we consider B, here if we see, if we take I minus A, here if we take I minus A, here this term it will be 1 minus 1 by 2, which is negative. It means the diagonal elements are not greater than 0. So we will not get B also. So if we consider option B, I minus A will be 1001 minus 0.7, 0.3, 0.2, 1.2. So this is equal to 0.3 minus 0.3 and minus 0.2. Here we can see that the diagonal elements, it should be greater than 0, but here this element is less than 0. So option B is also wrong. Then again if we consider C and if we find I minus A, here if we see I minus A will be, the first term will be 1 minus 1.2, it is 0.02, it is minus 0.02. Again the diagonal element is not greater than 0. So this option will also be ruled out. So the correct option is option D. So if we consider D, so for option D, determinant of I minus A is equal to 1001 minus, first let us find I minus A, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, 0.5. So this is equal to 0.7 minus 0.2 minus 0.1 and 0.5. So here determinant of I minus A is equal to 0.7 into 0.5 minus 0.2 minus 0.2 into minus 0.1. This is greater than 0. So this is greater than 0 and the diagonal elements are also greater than 0. So it means among all these options, only option D satisfies Hawkins-Simons conditions. So the correct option is option D. So we have to check whether determinant of I minus A greater than 0 and the diagonal elements of the matrix I minus A is more than 0. So these two conditions are satisfied for this technology matrix. The next question, y is equal to mod x is, the various options are given here. Here if we see this function y is equal to mod x, it is having a turning point at x is equal to 0. So it means the correct option is this function is continuous but it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So this function is continuous and it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So the correct option is option C. The next question, given that x is equal to at square and y is equal to 2at, then find the value of d square y by dx square. Then the value of d square y by dx square is, the various options are given here. So here we have to differentiate this as parametric functions. So here dy by dx is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt. So first let us find dx by dt and dy by dt. So here dx by dt is equal to 2at and dy by dt is equal to 2a. So dy by dx is equal to, dy by dt is 2a upon dx by dt is 2at. So dy by dx is equal to 1 by t. Now d square y by dx square is equal to d by dx of dy by dx, or it is equal to d by dt into dy by dx upon dx by dt. So this is equal to d by dt of dy by dx we calculated as 1 by t upon dx by dt is 2at. It is here. So it is equal to minus 1 by t square into 1 by 2at. So it is minus 1 by 2at cube. So the correct option is option A. So this we have to find the derivative of parametric functions. So dy by dx is calculated as dy by dt upon dx by dt. So using the given functions x and y, we can find dy by dt and dx by, this is dy by dt. We can find dy by dt and dx by dt. So using these functions, we get dy by dx as 1 by t and d square y by dx square as minus 1 by 2at cube. So the correct option is option A. The next question, the variable cost of producing x units is V of x is equal to x square plus 2x. If the company incurs a fixed cost of rupees 10,000, then the level of output where the average cost is minimum is. The various options are given here. So here the variable cost of producing x units is given here and the fixed cost is given. We need to find the level of output where average cost is minimum. First let us write the total cost function. So the total cost function C of x is equal to the sum of variable cost and the fixed cost. So it is x square plus 2x plus 10,000. Now average cost is equal to total cost upon x, or it is equal to x plus 2 plus 10,000 upon x. Now we have to minimize this average cost. So to minimize average cost is equal to x plus 2 plus 10,000 upon x. So to find the minimum average cost, we need to find the value of x at the critical points, and then we have to check whether the second derivative is more than 0. So at critical points, d by dx of average cost equal to 0 implies 1 minus 10,000 by x square equal to 0. So from this we can see that x square is equal to 10,000 or x is equal to plus or minus 100. We cannot take minus 100 since it is the level of output. So x is equal to 100. So here we have the correct option is option C, x is equal to 100 units. Even if we find d square upon dx square, the second derivative of average cost, then it is going to be greater than 0. It is 2x upon, it is 2 by x cube into 10,000. This is greater than 0 for x is equal to 100. So x is equal to 100 is a point of local minima. So it means the average cost is minimum for x is equal to 100 units. So here the variable cost is given and the total cost is given. From that, the fixed cost is given. So from that we can find the total cost as the sum of these two, and we need to find the level of output where average cost is minimum. Average cost is calculated as total cost upon the number of units. So this is equal to x plus 2 plus 10,000 upon x. So to minimize this average cost, we need to find the critical points. At critical points, d by dx of average cost is equal to 0. So from this we get x is equal to 100, and d square upon dx square of the average cost second derivative is also more than 0 for x is equal to 100. So x is equal to 100 is the level of output for which the average cost is minimum. Next question, a sales promotion company sells tickets for rupees 100 each to win a prize of rupees 5 lakhs. If a person buys one of the 10,000 tickets sold, then his expected gain in rupees is. So here it is given a sales promotion company, it sells tickets for 100 rupees each and the price is rupees 5 lakhs. If a person buys one of the 10,000 tickets sold, then we need to find the expected gain. So let x denote the random variable, the price one. It means the various values which this random variable can take. It will be either 5 lakhs or 0. Now probability of getting a price of the amount 5 lakhs, it is 1 in 10,000. So this is 1 upon 10,000. And the probability of getting a price of 0, it is 1 minus 1 by 10,000, or it is 9,999 upon 10,000. Now let us find XIPI for this. So here XIPI will be, this is 50 and here it is 0. So summation XIPI is equal to 50 plus 0, or it is equal to 50. So the net expected gain will be, the expected gain is 50 rupees, but then the person has to spend rupees 100 to buy one ticket. So the net expected gain will be 50 minus 100, which is minus 50. So negative 50 is the answer. So the correct answer is option A, minus 50. So here we have taken the random variable x as the price a person wins. So the various values which x can take are either 5 lakhs or 0. So probability that a person wins this amount is 1 upon 10,000, and probability of getting no price at all is 1 minus this probability. So we see that summation XIPI is 50 and the net expected gain is 50 minus 100, which is equal to minus 50. So the correct answer is option A. The next question, an insurance company has found that 50% of its claims are for damages resulting from accidents. The probability that a random sample of 10 claims will contain fewer than 2 for accidents is. The various options are given here. So here it is. Here we have the insurance company has found that 50% of its claims are for damages resulting from accidents. So if we consider the random variable x as the claims for damages resulting from accidents, then here we can see that P is equal to 50% or it is equal to half. Now we have to find the probability that a random sample of 10 claims will contain fewer than 2 for accidents. So here we can see that x follows binomial 10, half, where the number of claims is 10, n is 10 and p is half. So if p is half, then q is equal to 1 minus p, that is also equal to half. Now we need to find probability of x less than 2. So we know probability of r successes in a binomial distribution, it is given by NCR p raised to r q raised to n minus r. So here n is 10 So it is 10 CR, P is half and Q is half raised to R, then half raised to 10 minus R. So this is equal to 10 CR into half raised to 10. Now we need to find probability of x less than 2. Probability of x less than 2 will be probability of x is equal to 0, 1. So this is equal to 10C0 into half raised to 10 plus 10C1 half raised to 10. So it is equal to half raised to 10 into, here 10C0 is 1 and 10C1 is 10. So it is 1 plus 10. So this is equal to 1 by 2 raised to 10 into 11. Now 2 raised to 10 is 1024. So this is equal to 11 upon 1024. So the correct option is option C. So here it is given insurance company has found 50% of its claims are for damages resulting from accidents. We need to find probability of x less than 2 in a random sample of 10 claims. So it means x follows binomial with n is equal to 10 and p is equal to half. So we need to find probability of x less than 2, which is probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 1. So using the formula 10CR NCR P raised to R Q raised to n minus R, we get probability of x less than 2 as 11 by 1024. So the correct option is option C. The next question. During a pandemic, 10% of the patients who have the disease get complications. If 100 patients of a locality get infected by the disease, then the standard deviation of the number of patients getting complications is. So here it is given in a pandemic 10% of the patients who have the disease get complications. So if we take the random variable x as the number of patients who have the disease get complications, then here we can see that n is equal to 100 and p is equal to 10% or it is equal to 1 by 10. Then x follows binomial 100, 1 by 10. So if 100 patients of a locality get infected by the disease, we need to find the standard deviation of the number of patients getting complications. So if the random variable x follows binomial distribution, then we know that the standard deviation sigma, it is given by root of npq. The variance is given by npq and the standard deviation is given by root of npq. So here if p is equal to 1 by 10, q is equal to 9 by 10, q is equal to 1 minus p, so it is equal to 1 minus 1 by 10, which is 9 by 10. So standard deviation is equal to root of n is 100, p is 1 by 10 and q is 9 by 10. So here this is equal to root 9, which is 3. So sigma is equal to 3. So correct option is option D, 3. So here we can see that x follows binomial distribution with n is equal to 100 and p is equal to 1 by 10. We are asked to find the standard deviation of the number of patients getting complications. Standard deviation is calculated as root of npq. When we substitute the values of n, p and q, we get standard deviation as 3. So the correct option is option D. The next question. An electrical supplier distributor has found the daily demand for fluorescent light bulbs is normally distributed with a mean of 432 and standard deviation of 86. Find the probability that the demand on a particular day exceeds 518 bulbs. So here we can see that this is it is normally distributed, means x follows normal distribution and it is given mean is 432 and standard deviation is 86. Now we need to find that the probability that the demand on a particular day exceeds 518 bulbs. So daily demand, the mean of daily demand, it is 432. We need to find probability that demand exceeds 518. So here mu is equal to 432, sigma is equal to 86. Now we need to find probability of x greater than 518. So here x follows normal, mu comma sigma, it is given. So for x is equal to 518, let us find the z score. For x is equal to 518, z is equal to x minus mu by sigma, or it is equal to 518 minus 432 upon 86, or this is equal to 86 upon 86, which is equal to 1. So probability of x greater than 518 is equal to probability of z greater than 1. Now in the z-score table, we do not have probability for z greater than 1. So probability of z greater than 1 is equal to 1 minus probability of z less than 1. So it is equal to 1 minus, so let us see the z-score table. So probability of z less than 1, it is 0.8413. So it is 1 minus 0.8413, or it is equal to 0.1587. So the correct option is option A. So based on the information given, we need to find probability of x greater than 518. So for x is equal to 518, the z-score is 1. So probability of x greater than 518 is probability of z greater than 1. It is 1 minus probability of z less than 1. Using the z-score table, when we find the value and simplify, we get the option A as the answer. The next question, the value of mortgage loans by a certain bank is normally distributed with mean of rupees 36 lakhs and a standard deviation of rupees 12 lakhs. The probability that a randomly selected mortgage loan is less than 54 lakhs is. So here it is given, the value of mortgage loans by some bank, it is normally distributed with mean 36 lakhs and standard deviation 12 lakhs. We need to find the probability that a randomly selected mortgage loan is less than 54 lakhs is equal to. So here x follows normal, mu comma sigma, and mu is given as rupees 36 lakhs and sigma is equal to rupees 12 lakhs. So since everything is in lakhs, let us take the values alone. So mu is equal to 36, sigma is equal to 12. We need to find probability of x less than 54. So let us find the z-score for x is equal to 54. For x is equal to 54, z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. So it is equal to 54 minus 36 upon 12, or it is equal to 18 upon 12, which is 1.5. So probability of x less than 54, it is equal to probability of z less than 1.5. So this is very easy. We see the z-score table. Probability of z less than 1.5 is 0.9332. So it is 0.9332. So the correct option is option B, 93.32%. Next question, the prices of group of commodities is given in the following table. So we have the commodities A, B, C and D, and the price in 2019 and 2020 are given. the price index for 2020 taking 2019 as the base year using simple aggregative method is. So we need to find the price index for 2020 taking 2019 as the base year using simple aggregative method. So the price index using simple aggregative method, it is given by summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. So summation P1 is the sum of all these prices. When we add all these, that is 50 plus 35 plus 135 plus 120, summation P1, it is equal to 340. Then summation P0 is the sum of the prices in the base year. So 40 plus 28 plus 120 plus 112. This is equal to 300. So this is equal to 340 upon 300 into 100, or this is equal to 113.33. So the correct answer is option B. So the formula for simple aggregative index is summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. The sum of the prices in the current year, it is 340 and the base year it is 300. So using this formula we get 113 upon 33. Next question, for data regarding some commodities, the price indices using Laspeyres and Paget's method are 118.4 and 117.5 respectively. The Fisher's price index for the data is. Now we know the Fisher's price index, it is calculated as geometric mean of Laspeyres method and Paget's method. So it is root of P01 L into P01 P. So here it is equal to root of Laspeyres index is 118.4 and Paget's index is 117.5, or this is equal to root of 13,912 is equal to 117.95. So the correct option is option B. So using the formula, Fisher's price index is the geometric mean of Laspeyres index and Paget's index. We get the value of Fisher's price index as root of 118.4 into 117.5. When we simplify, we get option B as the answer. The next question, the price of quantities of certain commodities are shown in the following table. So here the price of certain commodities A and B, they are shown here, and it is given if the ratio of Laspeyres and Paget's index number is, that is L is to P is 28 is to 27, then the value of X is. So here the ratio of Laspeyres and Paget's index is given. We need to find the value of X. So first let us find Laspeyres index. So the Laspeyres index P01L, it is equal to summation P1 Q0 upon summation P0 Q0. So summation P1 Q0. So 2 into 10 plus 5 into X. So it is 20 plus 5X upon summation P0 Q0. So 1 into 10 plus 1 into 5 upon 10 plus 5. So it is equal to 20 plus 5X upon 15, or it is equal to, here 5 is common, we can take it outside, 4 plus X upon 3. Then now let us find Paget's index P01 P, it is equal to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q1. So here we need to take the current year quantities as the weights. So summation P1 Q1 will be 2 into 5 plus X into 2. So it is 10 plus 2X upon summation P naught Q1. P naught Q1 will be 1 into 5 plus 1 into 2. So it is 5 plus 2. So this is equal to 10 plus 2x upon 7. So here this is L and this is P. So here it is given L is to P is 28 is to 27. So let me continue here. Four plus x by 3 is to 10 plus 2x by 7. This is equal to 28 by 27. Or 4 plus x by 3 into 7 by 10 plus 2x. This is equal to 28 by 27. So from this we need to find x. So we get 36 plus 9x is equal to 40 plus 8x, or we get x is equal to 4. So the correct option is option C, x is equal to 4. So first we need to find last place index and Paasche index using the given information, and based on the ratio which is given, L is to P is 28 is to 27. When we simplify, we will find the value of x and we get the value of x is equal to 4. The correct option is option C. Next question, to find the index number by weighted average of price relatives, we use the formula. So here this is there in the student support material, this method weighted average of price relatives. So to find the index number by weighted average of price relatives, the formula used is this formula. So this is the price relative and this is the weighted average of price relative. So it is calculated as summation P1 by P0 into P0 Q0 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100. So the correct option is option A. The last question in section B, the time reversal test is satisfied by last pairs index only, Paasche index only, both last pairs and Paasche index number, and Fisher's ideal index. Here time reversal test, it is a test which has to be satisfied when we change the base year to current year and the current year to base year. The only method which satisfies time reversal test among these is the Fisher's ideal method. So the correct option is option D. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching.